Breath center is a group of neurons regulating respiration. These neurons distribute widely in the central nervous system and have different functions. Where is the basic breath center? How does breath rhythm form? Why does breath become deep and slow after cutting both vagi in rabbit? With these questions, we'll learn breath rhythm and pulmonary stretch reflex. In animal experiment, if the spinal cord is transected at the bottom of medulla oblongata, the breath stops immediately. This indicates that the spinal cord is only a relay connecting the higher center and the breath muscle, could not produce rhythmic breath. If the transverse section took place between pons and the medulla oblongata, irregular breath appeared. This indicates that medulla oblongata has breath center, which can produce the basic breath rhythm, but not regular. There was no significant change in breath if the transverse section took place at the top of pons. This indicates that the pons have the pneumotaxis center to make the breath regular. Higher breath centers are not necessary for breath rhythm, but can control the breath rate and depth. In 1970s, people proposed the central inspiratory activity generation and inspiratory off-switch mechanism model. This model believed that in medulla oblongata, there are some neurons act as central inspiration generator and inspiratory off-switch mechanism. In pons, the pneumotaxic center is located in PBKE nucleus. The generator can cause inspiration, which can lead to the excitation of inspiratory switch-off mechanism by 3 ways. The first is through PBKF in pons to excite the switch-off mechanism. The second is to excite the switch-off mechanism directly. The third is through pulmonary stretch reflex. The excitation of switch-off mechanism inhibits the inspiratory generator, thereby cause aspiration. During aspiration, the inspiratory switch-off neuron becomes less active, and the generator excites again to lead to inspiration. In 1868, Brown and Herring observed that the inflation of lungs caused the inhibition of inspiration, while the collapse of lungs enhanced the inspiration. This reflex is termed pulmonary stretch reflex or Herring-Brown reflex, which is composed of pulmonary inflation reflex and pulmonary deflation reflex. The stretch receptor is located in bronchioles and activated by the large inflation of lungs. Action potentials travel to the medulla where both vagi excite the switch-off mechanism, lead to aspiration. The stretch receptor is located in bronchioles and activated by the large inflation of lungs. Action potentials travel to the medulla where both vagi excite the switch-off mechanism, lead to aspiration. Thus, This reflex helps to terminate inspiration and enhance the transition between inspiration and expiration, so increase the breath rate. The sensitivity of pulmonary stretch reflex is different in species. It's more sensitive in animals. In normal adults, the stretch receptors are not activated at normal breath, but it plays a role when the lungs are more distended. At last, let's do a question to over this class. In experiment, if rabbits' both vagi were cut off, what would happen in breath? Why? Yes, you are right. Breath becomes deeper and slower. The afferent nerve of pulmonary stretch reflex is vagus nerve. If both vagi were cut off, the inspiratory generator in medulla oblongata could not be inhibited in time. Thus, the breath becomes deeper and slower. Well, if stimulated the vagus nerve, the breath will be shallower and faster. That's all for this class. Thank you. See you.